Hey Yash, how you doing? Hopefully all the sound is working. You know, got to remember to turn this button on and turn this one off. And hopefully be able to play some XCOM today. Good, glad to hear it. France hasn't had a major revolution and started, what is it, the Sixth Republic? So things must be going okay where you are. So yeah, here we are.
Satellite uplink facilities at maximum capacity. Additional uplink required.
It's our weekly XCOM fix. Let's hope that we can fix the aliens good, eh? So right, we got... Bloody hell, we're getting some firestorms at the end of the month. I almost forgot about that. Yeah, I mean, you know, as long as it isn't just given as an opportunity to tighten the screws a bit further, Yash. But, yeah, well, I mean, you know, you got all European democracies have a bit of a problem at the moment, don't they? Because they're not very representative. I should put my red flag away before I start haranguing my audience as far as politics is concerned. Yeah, 4 days, baby. It would be nice to throw some of these people back into the tanks. Right, what's coming down the pipe? Well, we know there is going to be almost certainly there's got to be a bomb disposal. We haven't had a bomb disposal in ages. All right. So yeah, the red standard is hidden back under the couch, and away we go. This is a scout. It's like endish of the month, but these things aren't walking the parks anymore. As you know, you can get 7 heavy floater pods or 7 muton elites, God forbid. Until we can get the hyperwave decoder, we don't know what we're facing. Hello, Night Valiant. Yeah, it's really handy, Night Valiant. It's one mod I've installed which totally and absolutely makes the game a little bit easier. I mean, you can decode this. And hell, if you want to start going through the wiki, you could probably work out the odds of what each of these are. So I thought I'd save myself the trouble and just get a map of what the next one's going to be. Yeah, I mean, this one I normally quite like, but now that we're facing sectopods and double mechtoids, much less. Well, we will be probably thinking about bringing along a capture one engineer if we have one, which I don't think we do. Exactly, Ash. I mean, you know, you pretty much know what you're going to be facing. There's what, 3 maps, isn't there? There's the destroyed road gas station one, there's this one, and the Riverlands one. So you know what it's going to be. First things first, which I'm just not sure of, is we should certainly bring along some babies if we can. Wow, we're going to actually get Mina and Mitch back over the next week. Okay, so As I said, it's an opportunity to get some people a bit of a stretch of their legs. So I think we're going to take D-Mayor. Concealment Scout may mean we get a bit meld on this map. Especially since we shot down a destroyer a little bit earlier. I'm trying to have a think, actually. We have at least 2 more hunts and a bomb. So yeah, maybe I'll regret taking on Concealment Scout on this, but we'll give it a go and see what happens. You know, Yash, you're going to have to translate what that actually means, because I'm not sure I understand what an LLDB is. Wow, okay, so Baby Pathfinder 2. I wish I had a capture engineer for this. That would be kind of sweet. But we're not going to have one, and so that's the end of that worrying about it. Probably going to bring you, because I think we're going to need some smokes here. And we've got to keep cycling these people through. So I'm quite tempted to bring along Babajide, even though they are kind of high powered for this. Oh, got you. Yeah, I don't know how far you're going to get with that sort of thing. I mean, you know a lot more about it than I do, Yash, but I have a feeling that this is probably quite a lot of spaghetti code going on. So yeah, Gonzo comes on this. Money Man. Ideally, I mean, again, we might regret it. We want to try and get a bunch of people some experience. Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if it's pretty locked down as well. Should I try and get Pythia some experience? I mean, it'd be nice to have a really good infantry if things go, you know, completely fucked up. Who else do I take? A gunner. We're going to take a gunner. Yeah, exactly. Plus, they did put a multiplayer, you know, element, and they probably wanted to make sure that that wasn't taken advantage of as well. Pretty low-powered team for this. Let's hope that I don't regret that. If we find a pod of 7 Muton Elites, we may be deciding to get the fuck out of Dodge. Well, I mean, we've talked about this before, Yash. Is it really worth it? I mean, you know, there's lots of people would be delighted if we could start, you know, adding more stuff to this, but it's still a pretty niche game, no? Like Gonzo. Again, bit squishy, Gonzo. Let's hope that we don't get too many. You don't get too many hits. Got you. Well, I'm not going to say no. Like I said, is that the more modding we can do with this game, the more I like it, frankly. I wonder. Gunners, of course, are always very slow. And probably, you know, a bit under-armoured all the time. Yeah, you talked about it before, and it would be... I think that, you know, I've always said is that what I would love for this game, what would breathe even more life into it, is more maps. That would be so awesome. It's the neuroregulator I think we want. Because we want to try and get these guys cycling through quicker if we can. The computer programming that I've done Yash is not very deep level. I've done Python quite a bit because it's really helpful at work. Then, you know, basic shell scripting and the rest of it. And that's as far as my program's gone. I've had to do a little bit of debugging in C++ just to get some stuff to compile. That's it. I know nothing more. Right, talking about slow again, Pythia is going to be horribly slow. But that's okay. If I can find the maneural gun link. I wonder whether I should even give them more armor, frankly. Right. Try and make sure Celine brings back this gun without any damage. Okay, that's our team. I'm keeping my fingers crossed that we're not going to get an absolutely absurd alien pods here. So we've left ourselves open with the possibility of trying to capture if it's not crazy. It is. I mean, I'm no expert, but what it does help is it does help non-experts do some pretty cool stuff, especially in the science or computing fields, and it makes code that can be relatively human readable as well. And all the modules for it as well. I mean, there's a crazy amount of modules for it from a scientific perspective in whatever analysis you want to do.
A number of requests for assistance, so that's our next drop site. It looks like the aliens went down in a
exactly, yeah.
area. If there are civilians in the area, I hope they stay clear.
Yeah, NumPy is something that is a module added to pretty much, you know, most of the code that we use in the lab. A lot of image processing stuff as well.
Come in, HQ. Big Sky has reached the outer marker. Approaching the crash site now. Strike team is awaiting your orders.
Affirmative, Big Sky. Strike 1 is free to engage hostile targets at the crash site.
Okay, well, it's an interesting place to spawn because it parks us next to the UFO, which you don't really want to be. And while you can fight here, there's a meld here, so we may actually have to fight here. I mean, a meld, you know, you see melds, you should go for it, especially this late in the game. If we're going to try and get it, we're going to have to go here so that we don't accidentally trigger the outsiders. Yeah, it is, it keeps you interested in the maps and the missions, Yash. We were just talking about, you see these maps a lot in a campaign. And so, you know, while I'm rabbiting on, while I'm trying to think about what I'm going to do when we land, It's just a nice little mini game, and it gives you a target somewhere to go for as well. Okay. Right, D. Mayor. You could almost run up there, but you're not going to. You're going to try and tell us what we've got. The answer is not so much so far.
Moving. Visual on the goods.
Oh man, look at that. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's a safe move. This may be smarter, because if there's aliens, we might be able to see them. I think we're too far away for the outsiders to see us.
On the move.
Nothing. Absolutely nothing, which makes me even more suspicious, frankly.
Roger that.
One, two, three. This should still be a safe move. See, the problem is, Yash, is I don't think the aliens give us anything on a platter anymore.
Target confirmed. On our way.
So I'm naturally quite suspicious of
Commander.
Freemeld. Yeah, exactly. It's totally innocent.
Heading to that location.
I'm on it, Commander. Providing cover at my location.
You can never have enough smoke grenades, Yash. Definitely have as many smoke grenades as you possibly can carry. Fuck, I said about mutons, didn't I? It was a joke. Don't give me a whole bunch of muton elites, please.
Got the goods.
Oh, we got a 5 meld for this mission.
Affirmative.
We are also still within the evac zone if something ridiculous comes from this side of the map.
Affirmative.
Moving out.
C'è qualcosa là fuori.
It's a little bit of
Yes, Commander.
assaults really, you know, should be able to handle themselves, and if, because they can't get crit hit, they are the one person I like to leave out in the middle if necessary. Okay, what do we have? Well, that's floaters, a berserker. 2 berserkers, I think. That looks to be a fairly beefy berserker. So what we're going to do now is we're going to think about moving down this side of the map. We need to clear the rest of this map then before we start going inside. Yeah, it's, you could probably hear the relief in my voice because I mean, hopefully, if that's the only pod on the map, which it probably isn't, I was going, hell yeah, so we're not going to be facing a whole bunch of muton elites. And oh, there's another meld, though I didn't see where... Oh, I see it. Right, well, that's a bloody trap. I don't think we're going to get that meld. Hello, Money Man. How long are you streaming for? Probably at least a couple of hours, Money Man, I reckon. It's my, Saturday stream, so I'm hoping to get at least 2 or 3 free hours. I don't know whether I'll be doing one of those huge 6-hour streams I did last week. Basically because I've got to buy food to feed myself. Yeah, it really is. I mean, the thing is, Yash, is that I can't possibly go for it until I've killed those berserkers. That's probably an outsider captain. A nasty enough outsider that we don't want them loose. So yeah, like I said, next thing is let's try and clear the rest of this map.
Let's do this.
No, they're not active. One of the little features of XCOM Money Man, especially, I don't know whether it's in the base game. It's been too long since I remember. But if you throw a battle scanner and you reveal unactivated aliens, you get information on their movements for several turns afterwards. It's bloody handy.
Mi sto muovendo.
Moving out.
Thanks a lot, Yash. It's been so long since I've played anything else apart from Long War. I've got no idea anymore, frankly. Don't really want to put you there, because then if something comes here, they'll see you.
Got it.
But we may have to do that.
Understood. Moving out.
Yeah, I mean, it's sort of, we've literally just landed Money Man, managed to grab ourselves a meld in the corner over here, and now we're debating about whether we're going to be really stupid and try and go for this meld, which I don't think we are, frankly. It's
Heading there now.
far too close to a trap for my liking. It's a greed test. Did you hear that? We just heard sectoids. I think we have other friends on this map and not something that's very friendly.
Roger, Dodger.
Don't know where... Right, okay, here we go. Just got a touch of them on the battle scanner. I'm pretty sure we have something else just here. Pretty sure.
Loud and clear, Commander.
I was debating about putting my gunner up into the tower here, but we may hold off on that if we have other aliens around.
Affirmative. Moving out.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is about, gunners, Yash, is the higher you give them an elevation, the further their squad sight goes. A gunner up here, if you can defend them, can cover most of this map, which can be really nice. And yeah, against floaters, not so hot. And against berserkers who can jump up, bloody terrible idea.
Heading to that location.
We've pretty much given up on the idea of that meld now. I just don't think it's going to happen.
Moving out.
And that's okay.
Moving out.
You can give your guys gene mods to make them more accurate if they get a higher elevation. You get a bonus against people at lower elevation as far as defense is concerned, and you can also give a perk to do it, but I don't think it automatically gives you better accuracy. Yeah, I know you're there. Do we use another battle scanner? Probably.
Heading to that location. Visual on the goods.
They're tempting me here. They want me to fuck up.
Incoming signal from battle scanner.
Ah, okay. It's Exalt. Everybody's favourite. What do we have? No snipers, thank God. But yeah, 4 Exalt with laser rifles that can hit for 11 isn't something you really want either.
Roger that.
Yeah, don't really go for them, Yash.
Heading to that location.
On y va. Ni muovo.
Affirmative. Moving out.
Yeah, exactly. That's a really good point. I'm glad of that too.
Roger that. Yes, sir.
Yeah, looks like they don't really want to move, eh?
Moving to position.
Affirmative. Moving out.
So where are they going to go? Probably over here or to the back. Certainly we can't, or they're probably going to move over this side actually, because that's nearer where the outsiders are. We're not going to be able to get our guys easily into this.
Affirmative, Commander. Moving to position.
We may just get them activating now anyway.
Heading to that location. Heading to that location.
Yeah, what I don't like about the situation is the other guys are going to come rushing forward just when we're ready to try and take these guys out. Plus, we can't move anywhere further forward. In fact, I don't think we're going to reveal if we open this door. I hope not. Hello, Breeze TV. Been a while. Yes, finally, Breeze TV. I was making the joke that I might be able to finish this campaign, might be, in less than a year of real time, because it's literally been taking me this long. Right.
Affirmative.
We're going to run next time. I think.
I'm on the move.
Yeah, Money Man, it's amazing just how long Long War is, right? Right, the meld is about to time out, so it's time to start killing people.
Scratch one for the good guys. Getting crowded over here.
Well, they thought they knew exactly where to go.
On the move.
Not really, Yash. I just really have taken the default with as many things as I can. I'm you know, I'm not particularly interested in fucking around with Long War any more than it's already been fucked around with, frankly. And that's quite a lot. Is this gonna hit him or not? It's too difficult to tell. I do dislike Exalt, just from general principle, to tell you honestly.
Heading there now.
Come on, you must be able to smoke up here. I was depending on you being able to smoke up here, actually. Somewhere that, like there.
Smoke out.
I don't think either of these guys have the ability to... They can still hit very hard, of course. He could just move up and throw a grenade. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to go there.
Back up.
Yeah, I wouldn't either. I got the heebie-jeebies, frankly. Hmm, 10 damage. Holy fuck. 10 damage and 12. Also, that was really well done. And that was really silly of me to keep the guy in that place. Poor old Pythia is out for an age again.
Scratch one for the good guys.
I'm annoyed at myself for doing that to Pythia, actually.
Got it.
Yeah, that's...
I'm under fire.
Wow. That's a bit scary too.
On my way.
That's more like the sort of hitting I was expecting, not the absurd shots I've just got.
Parameters. I have you covered.
Missed.
No, can't go there, that's going to explode.
Vamos.
Okay.
I think we're just going to blow this fucker up, he's too dangerous. That's going to blow up as well. It's tricky because of that sectoid leader.
Moving to designated.
He's going to have to survive another turn. He's got... Oh, holy fuck. Well, that's another guy gone.
That's what armor is for.
Bloody hell. That's the grenade too. You know, Exalt are so fucking dangerous. That's the second or third guy they've killed. I wonder whether I should have, even if I'd got the first aid pack to him, he was still dead. Dear oh dear oh dear. So what was it? He ran here, threw a grenade. Yeah, I mean it was a perfect little ambush. It really was, and I got completely sucked into it.
Okay.
Dear oh dear.
Don't move. You'll be fine.
In fact, they would have been able to... yeah, anyway, doesn't matter. We're done now. Okay.
Ready to engage.
I'm on the move. I'm ready. Good as new.
Yeah, I think this sort of explodes for 6, so he was fucking dead as soon as I put him next to explodable cover.
Ready to engage.
Bad play there, definitely.
Got it covered.
En avant le massacre.
Heading there now.
Affirmative.
Moving.
I could see that happening too, actually. Well, those guys don't want to move any further, do they?
Ten-4.
Okay, it's the sacrificial floater there.
X-ray neutralized.
Got something over here?
On my way.
Holy cow. Okay.
Moving out.
Got it. I'm on the move. Good to go.
J'avance.
Yeah, I know. Di Mea is always everybody's favourite. Probably because he does die quite a lot.
Heading to that location.
I don't know which one they're going to go for, but I'm going to hope they're going to go on this channel.
That is not good.
We may have to play hide and seek with this guy. Not forgetting the floaters.
What's happening now? This isn't right. This isn't right.
Yes, on compte.
Yeah, it's really what CCS was made for, you know. He only moved like 2 squares there.
Moving.
Moving to position.
I'm almost out of ammo.
Phew. Glad to get that out of the way.
Back online.
Je suis prêt.
Well, luckily again, he's just easy to hit.
See you in hell. Out of ammo here.
Heading there now.
There should be one floater left,
Position there.
and then we have the outsiders. And yeah, like Yash pointed out, they may have launched. I don't think they have, but they may have.
Moving out.
On the move.
Ils perdent du terrain.
I would love to give this to my sniper again, but I think they've got to reload. Yep, okay.
Kill confirmed.
That should be it.
Understood. Moving out. Got it.
Yeah, I mean, I might try and go for a capture here, Money Man. I brought one arc thrower, so it'd be a shame not to at least give it a try. We'll see how it pans out as far as getting a cheap shot on them is
It's killing
concerned.
time.
Yeah, I know. I mean,
Moving.
we're averaging about a death a month, Money Man.
Moving.
So, no guarantees, yeah? Well, fuck me. I thought that they were all got for.
Pull back.
We were lucky there, as normal.
Moving.
Well, we're not going to capture it, that's for sure.
6 feet under.
Affirmative, Commander.
And still managed to get a kill. I'd like to try and get, 3 or 4 really high-level snipers going for the late game, or the late game, as it were. Well, from there, Jessica can cover this side of the UFO really clearly.
Let's do this.
We'll probably try and do a bit of sniper cheese here if we can.
Ready to rock.
Should be able to tell you in a second.
Got it.
Yeah, at least Celine needs at least a couple more missions to
Roger, will call.
do it.
Heading to that location.
So we're going to have to kill one of these outsiders and get the other one under at least a couple of turns of suppression if we're going to try and capture it.
Let's do this.
I'm on it, Commander. Roger that. Running.
have quite a few smokes, and one of the things that annoyed me about the guy we just lost is I didn't smoke him when I totally had the opportunity. I lost track and wasn't expecting this guy to be able to run and shoot all the way over there, but yes, he was able to. Which is why Exalta's so fucking dangerous.
Got it covered.
Hostile spotted.
They got me flanked.
Heading there now.
Moving.
Actually, you're going to have to hunker, because otherwise this fucker's probably just going to shoot you and kill you. I don't even know whether it's really worthwhile trying to capture this outsider or not. I do, but it's not that likely to hit.
Aye, Commander. Pressing.
We need to make sure that the outsider feels nice and comfortable and not flanked, otherwise it's not worth it.
Commander.
Because we want our outsider to feel nice and cozy and safe.
Copy that. Roger that.
Incoming up here.
Right, we should have one try at least to capturing this thing.
Suppressing fire on target.
Position confirmed. Position here.
Good copy. Target.
Smoke's in the air.
Aye, aye, Commander. Smoke's in the air.
Yeah, me too. I keep thinking about that scout, and I think we do need to get them at least concealed so that we don't get a real bullshit shot from this outsider.
I'm on it, Commander.
Hostiles attempting to suppress.
X-ray locked down.
Pacifying.
Yeah, guess we're not going to get too many lucky shots this time. Yeah, it's a little bit absurd how much DR they get now, eh?
Moving there now, sir.
Position confirmed. Providing cover at my location.
Now we're going to have to hope he doesn't hit the scout. No, he hunkered. Awesome. In fact, come to think of it, he's shot 3 times, so he's only got 1 more shot and then he's going to have to reload anyway.
Suppressing fire on target. Gonna need to reload soon.
Heading to that location.
One of these guys is going to have to make sure that they can actually suppress him as well.
Position confirmée.
Moving.
Balls.
Shot did not connect. Reloading.
Smoke's up.
I'm taking fire.
I thought he was going to hit that shot for a second there. Yeah, outsiders get kind of tough to capture about now, don't they?
My ammo's running low.
This, unfortunately, is where we probably kill it. No.
Munitions à zéro, je suis à sec.
And that is with Shred as well. Do I try for the capture now? Mind Fray's not really going to work, Yash. Their will is too high. I guess it's just going to be a comedy of errors. Afraid not. Don't carry too many of them, and I think an alien grenade is probably going to kill him.
Aye, aye.
Maybe next turn. It's actually a bit tough here because I don't think one for all is going to work on this slope. So if we're going to capture him, we'll have to go here, and then it's possibly a flank. Or may encourage him to move, one of the two.
Take cover here.
On my way.
Oh, it's a 50-50. Should give it a try. There we go.
Disabled.
Okay. This was a really bad loss. It was a gunnery sergeant, and it didn't have to happen. It was a dumb move. If you got Exalt, you should always be thinking they're going to use their grenades. Dumb. Really dumb. Sorry, Pythia. That's you gone. Right. I mean, it's Gonna have to stop that bleeding, actually. Can't lose a gunnery sergeant every couple of weeks. I mean, of course, if, you know, Exalt can cause 9 or 10 damage with grenades, you are going to be fucked anyway. Yeah. And that was, all things considered, a pretty straightforward crashed fighter, you know. I mean, there was nothing really scary there. This is a bomb mission. Now, a week ago we did one of these. We had one intercept and the bloody thing ran away and completed its mission. Let's hope we don't get that bullshit this time as well, shall we? Sure.
We have eyes on the bandit.
Enhanced targeting system.
These could get fucked here.
Target now.
I mean, I don't want to use a dodge module, but I may have to. Just to do this.
Contact detected.
Yeah, they've saved them all to the end of the month. The aliens are starting to put all their UFOs at the end of the month. It kind of slows down XCOM, right?
Satellite assist acquiring target.
Closing on target.
Phew, that was a good one. That was a really good one. Firestorm's ready in 4 days. How many kills do you have now? You have 8 kills. I'm wondering whether I should use you as a pilot for a Firestorm. Track gives you extra interception time, money man, so you can stack it with a Foundry project as well. Normally you don't. You know, by this time you either shoot the thing down or it shoots you down. But it can come in handy, especially with the bigger UFOs. Okay, so let's build a couple of AIM modules because we've been spending them like crazy. We also should build a couple of dodge modules for next month as well. Yeah, we need a lot of these guys. Okie dokie, we are still waiting on our new toys to be ready, and we've got ourselves another mission, so away we go. Yeah, who knows what can be in these ones, right? It really can be anything. And I hope I don't regret it, but I think I might have to take a good scout here. Because they're going to dump, they are dumping a lot of missions on it. We probably could even take Mina if we wanted to. The modules are Moneyman, you're talking about doing a long war campaign. You know, one of the things that really starts tilting the air game in your favour is AIM modules. You should try and make a beeline for that as much as possible, I feel. Because if you can shoot down UFOs, you weaken the aliens and give yourselves some missions. It's really important. The air game sucks a bit, but you should still give it as much as you can. Yash, I don't know. That's a really, really good question. I don't know. I mean, of course, do you want to be in the campaign? What would you like to be? I mean, you've been watching this campaign pretty much from the start. I'm surprised if you aren't in there. Did you get killed? Yeah, we're getting a lot of high-level people getting killed here. It's not that funny. Breeze TV's dead. Pythia's dead. Yeah, I don't think you're in here, Yash. Yeah, what would you like to be? We've got a fair amount of choice. I'm going through here now, trying to find out. Fancy being a Master Sergeant Pathfinder? I hesitate to do this because it tends to be the mark of death, I'm afraid, but we'll do that, shall we? There you go. Welcome to the team. From Brazil. Okay, crashed destroyer. Pathfinders are wonderful, and I won't have anything said against them, Yash. You're right, they are flipping great. We know we've got a bomb disposal, and the aliens are tossing a whole bunch of missions at us, but we are going to have to send at least one Pathfinder on this, because destroyers start getting very hairy about now. Got you. So yeah, I'm going to take you along because you're actually the most baby of the Pathfinders we've got. Our Peter's coming along. Wouldn't mind sending along a sniper in this too. But we're gonna, again, it's gonna have to be some pretty good people. Just, you know, no more Exalt. I'm finding Exalt are more dangerous than anybody else we are encountering at the moment. I need to keep these because we also have at least 2 or 3 abductions coming up. And I think they're managing to knock us down mission-wise for sure. Yeah, I think we're going to take Ninga Bowel too. We are running out of soldiers, and I think it's time that we started shoving our shivs back into this. I think they're all great. Yash, it's just that I found Pathfinders suit my play style so much that I find it difficult to run with anything else, frankly. Now we do have a concealment scout. So I don't know whether I should give some more battle scanners or not. And as that last mission showed, you can give your guys all the armor in the world and bullshit XCOM will still fuck them up. I think, again, probably running with the arc rifle so late in the game isn't so great, but one thing I'd really like to do is get us some more captures if we can. That's our Peter. Probably give our Peter. We could go for a shadow device, but I feel that it's probably better to have some more medkits here. Yeah, once you start running with the Titan armor, Yash, I think that you're just going to have to get walker servos for everybody. It's it becomes really important. Just trying to make them a little bit tankier. This is all very well, but there's one thing we're missing, and that's an arc thrower, which we really should bring on every mission now. Yeah, I do. I mean, I was debating bringing it, but it's not something I want to lose. I don't know whether this is wise. But like I said, we do need an arc thrower. Okay, that's our team. And in honour of Yash, I should use that thing, especially since I went to all the effort of getting it. There we go. Right, that's our team. Best of luck to you.
Dropship has arrived.
France is sending an urgent mission request. The downed UFO is in a remote area outside a small town. If we can secure the crash site, we should be able to prevent any civilian casualties.
Oh, because I put... Why do you not put the arc on the sniper? Well, on this one...
Strike 1 is in position to engage.
Loud and clear, Big Sky. We'll monitor those readings from here. Strike 1 is authorized to assault the alien craft.
My sniper can bring a shadow device if things get too hairy, like if we got an activation straight out of landing, which Ninja can't because he's not psychically gifted. So the previous one we gave it to our scout, but not in this one. For once, they're not waiting for us at the LZ. Well, I don't see any meld pop up. That's not to say there isn't any on the map. We're looking at, what, 3 or 4 pods here? I guess the first thing is to try and take over this high ground because it commands the front of the ship. Yeah, we have some friends waiting straight away. They're sitting around there, so I don't think we can move up any further. I could probably move Ninga Baul up a little bit further because this may be blocking their sight.
Координаты получила.
Well, yeah, it definitely was blocking our sight, wasn't it? It's 2 mutons, a drone, and what I think hopefully is a bog standard mectoid.
That's affirmative.
On the move.
As long as they're nice and don't pile anything else on us while we set up, that would be quite nice.
Double time.
Heading to that location.
That's affirmative. Headed there now.
Holding cover position.
Got it covered.
Okay, let's see what happens.
Hostile spotted.
Yeah, drone ate the Overwatch shot, though we did get 11 points off him there, which is quite nice.
Damn it, missed the target.
What are they going to do? Okay, mutons. Sounds like we have either berserkers or mutons elsewhere too. Ninja does have a disabling shot, which I may use. Disabling shot would make this a lot more straightforward. We do have 2 suppressions, that's quite nice. And our sniper can actually get a shot too for a miracle. So I think that first things first, we'll try a disabling. Because it would, like I said, it makes life so much simpler. Okay. This guy may just run anyway. Good. Right, so we have 2 mutons. Can't try a stun try this turn. So we're gonna go for you anyway. The question is, what do we do with these 2 mutons? You've got double tap. A chem would get this. This guy's going to be quite hard to kill and get rid of these 2 guys too. With an chem grenade, it becomes a lot more easy. We do need to kill at least one of these mutons this turn.
Moving.
It'd be quite nice to get both of these guys. Probably asking a bit too much for chem here. Nice. Okay, so yeah. Ninga Bao. Can still use you to soak up some shots. Lionel. You could probably give this guy one hell of a love pat. Should we give that a go? That's pretty good. We might be able to kill it this turn.
X-ray neutralized.
Right, so we can suppress one of you. Both of them have a shot on old Ninja, and well, I hate that idea. I detest it.
Moving out.
I probably should try and kill you. Well, that's pretty good. You're probably going to run, and then you're going to be down to 2 health points. I think we'll try this 50-50. I'd like to try and capture this guy, you see? No. And that was a bit of a risky thing, and I hope that we don't get punished for doing that.
Cover position here.
I hear noise. I think we may have to. We weren't going to get that, dude. I think we might have some friends coming up. I'm debating about killing this muton now.
I'm on my way. Hostile neutralized.
Okay. It'd have been nice to take one of those guns home with us, but I feel that we are beginning to push our luck a little bit. Even putting Ninja here may be going a little bit too far if the outsiders are just there.
Поняла вас. К бою готова. It's killing time.
Aye, aye. Reloaded.
We're green to go. Good to go.
Reloaded.
Okay, right. Now I'm glad that we did what we did. Cyberdiscs love that corner because you can't see them. It's the second or third time I've seen them land there.
Contact.
Oh, Exalt again? A joy. Joy.
Поехали.
I mean, Ninja's going to have to move because Exalt are just going to grenade her to death, and we've already seen just how lethal Exalt are. Yeah, I'm not liking it either, frankly. One, two, three, 4 Exalt with their bullshit.
That's affirmative.
Yeah, the Exalt are, of course, a massive issue. It's amazing how those one-pointers don't come in, isn't it? Oh my. Okay, that changes things.
Hostiles pacified.
Again, can't really get into most cover that I want to because of those.
Moving out. Adjusting sights.
Oh yeah, this is pretty bad. Oh yeah, 4 grenades. It's going to be a massive issue, but there's really not much I can do about it.
Suppressing fire on target.
Now they're free, of course they are. So yeah, we got a lot of grenades incoming here. Suppression's good. I guess they have no problems hitting those 50-50s, eh? Right, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 up to... Oh, 2 sectoids. Okay, so there's a sectoid over on Overwatch over there. Okay.
I need ammunition.
Well, you're going to have to run the fuck away, mate.
I'm on the move. Use me for cover. Weapon systems ready. Idu. Moving. Down.
Location confirmed.
I think these 50-50s are a non-starter, but we've got to try and clear these guys if we can.
Solid copy.
Fuck. That's where that sectoid was too. I don't think I really want to try and sacrifice this guy this turn, but I may have to. Putting anybody here is just inviting a grenade.
Aye, aye, Commander.
I think we might have to do this. We heard mutons. If they're berserkers, we don't have acid for them now, or chem. I think you're going to have to run back as well.
I'm on it, Commander.
And you as well. Having the bloody robots move first is annoying.
X-ray on the move. They're flanking us.
Yeah, it does, which is one of the real advantages of it. We might get a whole bunch of grenades here, but I acid them because it reduces their movement and their grenade ability, which is as important.
I'm about to start keeping score.
Shiv, yeah, I mean, you know, you take a Shiv knowing they're going to take some hits, but they're taking the hits so your other guys don't have to, yeah? Which is really, really fucking important. I have a feeling this is when we activate other people, you know. They're just a little bit too fucking accurate as well.
Moving. Target disabled. Take cover here.
Probably could kill this one.
Not to load up full. I'm out.
Somehow you can see him, the Shiv, no matter where they go. That's amazing and annoying.
Solid copy. Time to kick this sucker off.
Motherfuckers, I knew it. I knew it. It was just too fucking quiet.
See you in hell.
Now we are in huge problems. He's still got a grenade, I betcha. Yeah, sometimes these UFOs feel like traps, quite frankly.
Я в пути. That's affirmative.
He goes here, he's going to take a shot. You're going to have to move back because you've already got quite badly hit.
I'm on it, Commander.
Keeping him down, Commander. Smoke out.
I should have known that was going to happen. Now he's going to get a free shot. Ah, interesting. You're running away? No, surely not. No, they're all on Overwatch. That's not great. They're all pretty hefty mutons, and you don't really want to fuck with them. Yeah, you're like top level muton elite. They've all done a really good job of stopping my gunner getting into this as well.
I'm on it, Commander.
Solid copy. We're green to go.
Incoming fire.
Okay.
In the vein. Running dry ammo.
Do you have covering fire? You don't. I can't get my mech into this, and that's the biggest shame, right? Now he should be free. That guy's shot twice. That's important. Shot 3 times. He's got maybe 1 more shot left. There's the grenade.
Exterior damage detected.
Okay. So far, so bad. If we get the outsider pods here, I'm going to evac straight away because we can't fight the outsider pods.
Heading to that location.
I do, but I've used them all up. No, we're going to have to suppress you. That's really important. If I could just kill this this elite. Or just fucking decide. Well, he's too fucking dangerous, right? That's really useful. Because now we can focus on these 2 guys. And that sectoid who has been hanging around at the back. You're not really able to do very much. I think this guy's thrown a grenade. Which is good. The Legionary is definitely the most dangerous, but these Exalt guys are ridiculous. Their laser weapons are just so powerful.
Headed there now.
If I thought that I could get a shot off and kill this elite. Yeah, I'm never going to kill that elite. We have to do something about that elite. We just have to.
Good to go.
No. Don't have a command for another turn, you see.
Okay. Ready to engage.
All this cover's going to go next turn. Don't really want to be shot by that elite because of the ridiculous amount of damage they do.
Not a problem anymore. Rack that bang. Smoke out.
April Fools to you, Sonic. Actually, we have been. They've been doing a really, really good job of showing me that I need to play XCOM more than once a week.
Alien contacts are withdrawing.
Oh, he moved once.
I'm taking heavy fire.
Okay. Well, that might indicate where... Well, okay. They're actually moving to cover the meld, which I think is in the ship, in the bridge. it also might be their way of leading us to the outsiders as well. We would like to get a shot on that elite. Hopefully the fucker hasn't had time to reload. I don't really want to get hit at by a sectoid, especially since he might panic. There's not much I can do about it though.
Roger that. Damn it, missed the target.
Okay, we're going to take this shot because I need to find out where that elite is.
I'm on my way. I'm pinned down here.
Dense smoke doing its job. I don't think that elite has had the opportunity to reload.
Almost out of ammo.
This is where greed comes in again, because I would fucking love to capture that elite. So do I try and kill him, or do I let him run away at the hope that we can get him next time? Well, there was a meld all the way over there as well.
Double time.
Moving. Ready to rock.
Especially since we've killed his scary boss.
Лечу. Я снова в строю. Moving.
It really is, isn't it? But I mean, you're not going to get too many opportunities to get, you know, a single elite like this. I agree, it's risky. So we're going to let him run.
Cover position back online.
Okay, he's definitely going to have reloaded now. Oh, that bloody sectoid had to reload as well. Right, I hope that I'm not going to be punished for my hubris.
Ясно.
Dead and gone. No rounds.
I'm on it, Commander.
And we're going to run you back as well.
Position confirmed.
And we might have to pull all the way back, because if we're going to try and entice this Muton Elite to come to us,
Aye, aye, Commander.
we're not going to try and capture him around here because we don't know where the command pod is yet. So yeah, back we come, I think.
Rolling out.
It is, like Moneyman said, a pretty scary concept because
Moving.
he'll have the high ground.
Hey, quiet, you big baby. It's fine.
Well, we were never ever going to get that meld, so let's not worry about it.
Выхожу.
What I'm going to try and do, Moneyman, is mutons tend to be ridiculously brave. And so what we're going to try and do
I'm on it, Commander.
is try and get him to come over. Yeah?
I'm rolling. I'm rolling. Locked and loaded.
Which is, yeah, it's a pretty terrifying thought, actually.
Okay. Affirmative. Moving out.
It's a little bit less terrifying than his command buddy, let's put it that way. I do wish that Meld would stop shouting at us. There's always places where they can sneak up. We got to make sure that they don't get that opportunity.
Running. I have you covered. Что там за звук?
I reckon that's the command pods. At least I hope it is. We killed some Exalts, we killed a Mechtoid and its buddies, and we killed Muton Elites. I'm hoping that's it. I would like to be able to hunker my shiv.
Там кто-то есть.
God, shut up with that Meld, my God.
Выполняю.
That's what I was talking about. Hello. See, this is...
Они сваливают.
Where the fuck did he come from?
On the move. Kill confirmed.
Yeah. Me too, Money Man. I've absolutely no idea where that
Headed there now.
bloody thing came from.
Moving.
I thought that was it. Now I'm really glad we didn't go chasing after him.
Слушаюсь. Aye, aye, Commander.
I'm on it, Commander.
I don't think so. The command pod should stay there
Направляюсь на точку.
until
Heading to that location.
we trigger them. If you use
I'm rolling.
a mimic beacon, you can draw them out.
Cover position
I'm
here.
ready.
But, you know, as the old quote goes, they'll be back in greater numbers, right? We don't have chem grenades, unfortunately. He's always positioning himself in such a way that he can, you know, have a go at my scout.
No retreat, no surrender.
On my way.
Wow, okay. Yeah, we're just going to have to be patient, right?
Уже иду. On my way.
Well, he shouldn't, but it is XCOM, and normally you can see that they have a pretty good idea where your scout is.
Reloaded.
Там что-то есть.
This little shit completely and utterly refuses to go to cover. And he's just a little bit too weak for me to actually do something with.
Okay. You're she stayed home. Они отходят!
I think if I try a laser pistol, I'm probably just going to kill him.
Я пошла.
I think we could try chipping him down just a little bit more, I think. I want to make sure my officer can actually see the scout.
On my way. Попробуй его взять.
Nice.
Никуда ты не денешься.
A tiny bit of recompense there. They are actually, David Compression, they are surprisingly little shits for being, you know, big red-headed dildos. I don't know why I said red-headed. You know what I mean. Red helmets. I'm not saying anything against the red-headed among us. So please, my apologies there. Well, I really hope that's it, because that was, well, a little bit too intense
Я в пути.
for a crashed UFO at the end of the month.
Time to motor.
Hey, hello, Variel. No, that's not what I meant. I'm not anti-ginger. Trust me on this. It just came out the wrong way, as the actress said to the bishop. You see, I've got to stop those double entendres too. But you know what I mean. I hope so.
On my way.
Moving out.
I'd say Bellends is a perfect description of Muton Elites. I mean, absolutely perfect. Exactly. I'm just trawling you, dragging you out of your peaceful Friday evening by
That's affirmative.
being, well, it's not racist. It isn't really, is it? What would you call anti-ginger, Varial? We're not going to start going anti-ginger in the stream. I am going to be good, I promise. Well, we lost both melds. That's not a surprise. I even had flipping battle scanners. I should probably have used those. Hair rest. There you go.
Let's do this.
Double time.
Moneyman, I think you probably have an entirely accurate impression of me. It's a bit concerning, to tell you honestly. And yeah, the double entendres just keep coming as well. So I'm going to be good. I would like this command pod to be inside their bridge and not hanging around causing us trouble. David, compression, you're probably right there. I tell you what, if you keep your ginger hairs to yourself, I promise I won't talk about them anymore. Does that sound fair? There can't be another X-Salt Money Man. Surely not.
Running. Moving to designated coordinates.
Moving out.
I think we've killed everybody, but again,
Moving to position.
I'm going to be quite cautious here.
That location.
Or as cautious as I get, shall I put it that way? I'm pretty sure I killed him. Okay, great. Or pretty great. I'm pretty convinced that they are in the bridge. Which means that hopefully we can pile in and get at them.
Moving out.
Moving out. Rolling out.
And the shadow device could come in quite handy here.
Running.
Move order confirmed.
I'm going to have to heal you up as well.
Running.
It makes your guys invisible, Money Man, and it comes in so handy as a panic button. It also is really handy if you want to try and get in where there's a bunch of aliens dug in, like what I think is we're going to see here. Unless they're all the way over here, which I don't think they are, I'm pretty sure they're in the bridge.
Поехали.
Where the meld was.
Location confirmed. Heading out.
Running.
Though the battle music going on all the time is, well, it's a little bit concerning. That poor old Shiv's going to be out for another month now. I take Ninga Baal out when I need somebody to take the hits nobody else really can.
Let's do this.
Stepping off.
Moving out.
Okie dokie, so yeah, they're in the bridge. They're clustered here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, that's at least 4. They're kind of positioned in here somewhere. We may not be able to get a sniper shot here, you know. Afraid not. Not in Long War. Once you get below their armour, they have to be repaired. And if they get destroyed, rebuilding them is, well, it takes so long that it's hardly worth it.
Aye, aye, Commander. Okay.
We'll go. On the move. Hauling ass.
Hopefully Lionel's got a couple of kills there to make it all worthwhile.
Rolling out.
Yeah, that's in a couple of months, David Compression. I mean, I hope you're wrong. I really do hope you're wrong, okay?
Understood. Moving out.
It'd be kind of nice to get that scout in and to check out what's going on, but I have a feeling if I do that, everyone else is just going to get revealed. Let's find out.
Tam кто-то есть. Ясно.
Not that scary, actually. I mean, if you think Exalt is a walk in the park, the last couple of crashed UFOs with Exalt haven't been that bad, but I'm afraid to say I don't think Exalt is a walk in the park anymore.
Rolling out.
Roger, Dodger.
Move, move, move.
I'm on the move. On the move.
Just one turn, which balances out, like you said, how strong it is.
Ясно. Сейчас его вырублю.
Contact. I'll get him next time.
Watch the flanks. They're moving.
Yeah, there's a couple of things I found out don't activate when you're in ghost mode, David Compression. One is, it's basically stuff that doesn't damage you. So disabling shot doesn't trigger it. And funnily enough, neither does Psi Panic. So you can Psi Panic the aliens, or try to, and they will not move. Gonna have to kill you. Be nice to get everyone else to kill as well, of course.
Position confirmed.
Heading out. Kill confirmed. He's down.
We'll go. Got him.
Mission accomplished.
Phew! Okay, that was a pretty successful destroyer. We've still got probably a couple more of those to look forward to over the next few days. Yeah, the alien heavy weapon is a massive help. We're going to have to do some repairs though. Not doing too badly. Their threat's of course huge, so we're not going to do any landed UFOs they throw at us now. That would be dumb. Their alien resources have really been knocked down as well. It's not going to matter. They are going to have 2 Terror missions next month. France may just stay in the council. It's totally a matter of luck now.
Contact detected.
Yeah, like I said, everything's piled up at the end, so we're going to have all of these and then probably a bomb disposal to end the month. This is probably the last scout of this month. And we've got, of course, our base defense to look forward to next month. Well, bloody hell. They can be. I mean, what they allow you is they allow you to get rid of the support units,
Engaging bogey.
which is really important as well.
Satellite assisted targeting enabled.
Nearing strike range.
Yeah. It's pretty normal to start just shooting down all the small UFOs at this time of the campaign. And as I've complained before, it's a bit frustrating because it's when you need to try and train up your extra dudes and you can't. Yeah, David Compression, it's been like that throughout the whole campaign. I've been really lucky is that I fought the aliens for Europe the whole campaign so far, and it's really paid off. But yeah, France does think of, you know, surrendering to the aliens pretty much every month or so, and that's a joke that's really beneath me, and I should be ashamed of myself. There we go.
We have a secure transmission coming in from the Council, Commander.
Well, here we are. I've been worried about it all month. Bomb disposal. 3 engineers and panic reduction in Germany, so not in France. So that successful bomb mission may be a really big deal.
Excellent.
Oh Christ.
Look forward to seeing your progress.
It's the graveyard. This is not good because it could be just huge amounts of high-end heavy floaters or even Muton elites. And I don't really want to fight either of them on this map because everything's destructible. It does change my idea. I mean, I might actually take a sniper on this. And now, of course, I'm regretting taking Ninja as well. Because our 2 concealment scouts are out. Our 3 concealment scouts are out. I'm going to have to fatigue injure somebody because a concealment scout on this map is vital for telling you where those pods are. And they have so much opportunity to give you that information. What I'd like to do is, you know, do a lot of flanking here. If it's heavy floaters, of course, that isn't going to work. But we're late enough in the campaign that it could be Muton elites. And 12 Muton elites is a lot to chop through. It could be 16. 4 pods of 4 or 4 pods of 3. I'm not sure. It's going to be a fucking tough mission. Okay, let's spec it out. We're going to leave Ninja. So I think it's poor old D. Mayer who may come on this. I wonder, I'm not sure whether Sprinter is that useful on this map. So yeah, we may take D. Mayer. It depends on, you know, again, it depends on the perks. There's a Foundry project which helps cut it down, this sort of thing. But normally you're looking at between 10 days, around 10 days of fatigue injury by taking somebody on a mission. It's one of the reasons why a fatigue spiral is so dangerous, yeah? Right, Mina's literally just come back from the infirmary and she's going straight out. I think we're going to basically have to take, holy shit, we're fucked team. Do I bring along a medic even? I'm not sure I do. We'll have a think about that, because we need a team that can kill as many aliens as possible quickly. So it's either another Pathfinder or even a Marauder. But then it means that the other guys in the squad are going to have to carry med packs. And restorative nest. I need to build another one of those. And if we, well, Muton elites don't shout, which is frankly an advantage. Also means we won't have too much smoke. I don't know, I might have to take a medic. No, I don't. It's not a tree that I've really gone through. We could even face robots. But I'm going to make a big assumption here that it's either going to be mutant elites or heavy floaters. Makes me wish that I had a mimic beacon, doesn't it? And I still am not sure whether D. Mayer is coming on this one or not. He could come in really handy, you know. And if we can get them to hold off and not launch at us, Alco could do really well here. David Compression, you're 100% right. Tell you what, my apologies. Shall I just leave the screen opening? I hope you don't mind all the drumming. I'm going to go grab some water and have a little think about that while I do. Because it is a pretty risky thing to do, isn't it? Especially with what we're facing now. So yeah, give me a minute. I won't bother even putting up the BRB image because I won't be too long. Yeah, so yeah, give me a sec. My apologies. Right. Yeah. Sorry for keeping you waiting. I think I'm going to bring a medic. I may have to fatigue somebody to do that. Cow meat would have been awesome if we had some of the smaller maps, but this isn't really where cow meat is going to shine. And Mustafa is literally here just to carry a lot of med packs and to stay at the back. It means that we're even more dependent on our 4 killers to get the job done. As I've said too, if we get robots, I'm not bringing breaching ammo because I'm hoping we're not going to be facing robots. Famous last words. Yeah, I'm hoping so too. This guy's only a sergeant, so like I said, the best they're going to do is give us some suppression. I don't even think they have dense smoke, do they? I was debating putting a shadow device on them. A lot's going to depend on Alco getting their shots in. They do have the right, yeah, they do have the Gauss long rifle. Good. Okay, that's our team. It's a little bit light. Let's hope they get on okay, shall we? Do you know, I haven't used flashbang since about March. Money man. I've stopped using them. It's all been flanking and shooting them.
Our target site is
I've only got like 1 Rocketeer. I think the other one died like in June or something. It's one of the reasons why we have a lot of Illyrium. I was kind of interested to see how far you could push it. So far you can push it quite far.
Strike 1. We've detected what looks like a plasma bomb. In a cemetery of all places. If I had to guess, I'd say the aliens intentionally picked the most centralized location they could find. If we don't disarm the weapon before it reaches full power, the surrounding city will be completely wiped out. Objectives updated.
Our sensor readings indicate that the device is some sort of priming.
Well, you don't have any
The aliens are
sanity if you're playing this on Impossible and Money Man.
Disabling this power node should give you more time to find and disarm the explosive.
I'll say it and I say it again, is that it's difficult enough that it starts shading away from being fun to being just terrifying all the time. Okay, we've got 2 of these things in plain view. So that's going to be our initial target. We've actually spawned the fairly good side, I feel, because it gives our sniper some good cover and some good aiming, aiming angles. You know what I mean? I don't know where the actual bomb is, and we won't have too much time to get down there. The only downside is that you're not going to have any full cover for quite a long way down. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
On my way.
Okay, we've got a wall of aliens in front of us.
Lights out on that power node.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's not safe to move to here because there could be something right in this corner. We know we've got a pod here and a pod here. That pod is in this little church or chapel. The other one is in line with this relay. So, I mean, the natural position would be to put Alco to here so we can cover this line. Which means, yeah, we better not activate. I think they're over here. This is a risky move. Maybe going here might be more sensible. It shouldn't activate, but it may. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Even that square could be risky.
Слушаюсь.
Yeah, that's right, David. Compression. Like, there's edge cases, right? Literally edge cases where a tile goes over to the other one and it's just a little corner of it. But in general, at the max, you've got, if you don't see anything on your motion tracker, you've got about 6 safe tiles to move. If you want to be extra careful, go for 5. Because we're in a bomb disposal, I'm pushing it a bit more than I should. Like, even here is not a safe move. So I'm going to have to put Alco here.
Moving out.
Position confirmed.
I'm on it, Commander.
I have a concealment scout, but while I'm quite happy as far as shooting positions for Alco is concerned at this side of the map, and we don't have a flying suit yet, we don't have a safe full cover to take them to. This one here we can't guarantee is safe because there could be aliens right here.
Выдвигаюсь.
If we get 2 pods active at once, it's going to be throwing our toys out of the pram time, I think.
Здесь укрытие.
And as I said, we do not have time to fuck around here.
Me dirijo allí.
Right, what do we have? Heavy floaters. Mutons. I think we have Muton elites and heavy floaters.
Copy that.
Come on, I want to throw a battle scanner. I do need to start moving forward.
Big Brother is online.
No, look at that. That's a bizarre one. Nobody's got eyes. especially Alco. But that's a Berserker. Muton Elite with Mutons. That's 2 pods. We know there's a pod in here too. It's all fucking Berserkers. And yeah, okay, will's going to be an issue here. That's 3 of the pods we have to worry about. There's at least 1 more, if not 2. Don't have time, I have to go for it.
I've got a visual. Negative ammo. I'm spent.
Holy shit. Just don't activate now, for God's sake.
Yeah, boy.
Теперь порядок.
Yeah, I do have Psi Inspire. Do I Psi Inspire him now or next turn? These are always the questions, right? Motherfuckers. These are not the ones. If the other guys come in, we are so screwed. We're going to have to move around to the right. Yeah, we're going to have to move around to the right and bloody quick.
Reloaded.
In fact, are we going to activate everybody in the map this turn? I think we are.
И это все?
We're going to activate everybody on the map here.
Ловите подарочек.
I can get this point, but I think I would activate if I did. We're going to may get quite a few grenades coming in here, you know. That's 372s that have missed there.
Надо пристреляться. Здесь укрытие.
Yeah, I didn't get... We still have 2 very scary heavy floaters.
Copy that. Pressing target. Rock and roll.
Do you think this is going to trigger them? Almost certainly, yeah? I have a horrible feeling that these arseholes are just asking to get triggered here.
Voy hacia ese lugar.
Oh, that's a nasty land. That's a nasty one.
Stay on the move. They're flanking us.
A little help over here.
We're going to have to keep moving around to the right, and we're going to have problems. Those mutons, at least those mutons are away. We're just going to have to keep running now. We're going to have to run some of these suppressions, probably. We've got these 2 relays we can go for. After that, it looks a little bit bare, doesn't it? It means that one of our assaults is just now all tied up doing that.
Aye, aye, Commander. Got a lot of heat on me.
Me dirijo allí.
That's nasty, but it had to be done. Because I need to free up everyone else. And that's an air cobra, which you can't really have around either. We still have this guy to get rid of course, and he's going to be a massive problem. I'm not even talking about this dickhead.
activated.
Я пошла. Running.
Aye, aye. Hostiles pacified. Roger that. That's affirmative. Heading to that location.
Okay, now we are just going to have to hope that I've got my movement of a berserker right.
Выхожу.
And I'm not sure I have.
Здесь укрытие. Оружие заряжено.
Best of luck, everybody. Gonna need it.
Got him. I need ammo.
Okay, that's good. Suppression. Arsehole, that was a fucking 1 in 2.
Weapons empty. Can't engage.
No, you cunt. Sorry, excuse my language.
They're moving to flank me.
Those aren't active.
We're detecting an energy.
We're gonna have to run like fuck.
Reach full power any minute now.
Okay, we are gonna have to run like fuck here. I wonder whether... No, we need to kill those guys. There's one here that we need to get to next turn. And we also need to kill this thing. Hello, Alco. Yes, in appreciation of you coming in for this shit show, I'm going to use the C word. My apologies again.
Выдвигаюсь. Враг уничтожен.
He is shredded and acided, which is a relief. We must hit a relay this turn. We must hit one. And we must hit one next turn as well. May have to do that. These guys are going to have to move up. If there's another pod over here, we are in trouble.
Position confirmed. No longer a threat.
Okay, you can reach that one this turn. We've only got a berserker left. Only. We still have to reach this one over here, don't forget.
Power node down. That'll buy you some time.
Voy hacia allá.
Oh, okay, CCS didn't proc. That's a shame. Wow, it's all gone quiet. What happened?
Выхожу. Сканер включен.
Position confirmed. Rub some dirt on it, you wimp. Heading out.
Afirmativo.
We are getting a wee bit spread out now, but I don't know what else I can do. We have 2 Muton elites and a couple of Mutons to worry about. Oh, get fucked, you cheating bastards.
Commander, we're detecting an energy buildup in the area. That bomb is going to reach full power any minute now.
That was a classic teleport.
On the move.
It seems you bought yourself some time, but you still need to hurry, or, well, you know.
Trigger ammo fast.
You've got to move up there. Alco does have a shot on this Muton. I could make it a little bit better. I also need to keep moving in this direction. Can I get a grenade? Would that blow up his cover though, is the question. Or do I leave them free? I don't want to leave these guys free. That sounds awful to me.
Ya voy. Ya me queda poca munición.
Come on, Alco, you can do this. Fuck, you can't. Okay, what do I do now? Getting a bit low on the old shooty shoots, you know? I mean, we could kill this one. I don't want to leave those guys there, and we still have 3 flipping mutons to worry about.
Выхожу.
Heading to that location. Good to go.
Выхожу. Бей ублюдков!
This muton can come around. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it can definitely come around. I don't really want Celine to get badly wounded here, but I'm not sure what else I can do. If we can discourage this muton from moving, at least they won't grenade us.
Voy hacia ese lugar.
And now, Dimea, please run like fuck.
On the move.
I'm also going to have to watch out if... I don't know why he moved. It means that we've now got to worry about grenades. Sweet baby Jesus, we'll run out of time here.
Moving out. Locked and loaded.
Выдвигаюсь.
Good work. That'll buy us a little more time, but you still need to find that bomb.
Who's suppressing who? Oh, is it double suppression? It is, isn't it? Okay, that's manageable. I think.
Estoy en marcha.
Good. Looks like you found the bomb.
Thank fuck.
Go deactivate it before it destroys this town.
It is, isn't it? This is way scarier and stressful than I was expecting.
I'm on the move. About to start keeping score. Ready to rock.
Okay, we are... I think we're gonna... I think we've probably killed everything on the map. I'm hoping. There could be another pod. But we're going to start thinking about turtling up over in this corner. Put Alco somewhere over here and, you know, like I said, turtle up when the thin men drop in. Yeah, there should be another pod, shouldn't they? Kind of surprised we haven't seen them yet. But according to this, that's all we're going to see. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Heading to that location.
Well, I hope you're wrong. I mean, what did we kill? Pod of heavy floaters, 2 pods of berserkers, pod of mutons and muton elites. That could be it, you know? It could be it. I don't think I'm going to move any further than that, just in case it isn't.
Good job, Strike One. That should buy us a few minutes.
Alco, do you know what? I was saying that last stream as well. I was making the joke. It's almost been going for a year. It's my only claim to fame is the longest running Long War campaign. I don't think I've ever seen somebody, just keep on going for as long as I have in it. So yeah, it's been almost a year. I'd kind of like to finish this before it's a year in real time. I mean, it's totally my fault. I have stuff. I get stuff to do out in the real world, and it means that I only sort of play this like once a month or something.
10-4.
Снова в строю.
Okay, we're going to turtle up, like I said, in this right-hand corner. I hope. Maybe I'll wait just in case. Moneyman might be right and there is another pod around. It's not over yet.
Excellent. That's another one down.
Moving to designated position.
Yeah, exactly. I used to be interested in, well, I still am, I reckon, in sim games, and there's Silent Hunter, which is a UFO, no, not a UFO, a U-boat sim. And there are people who do play, a UFO mission, a U-boat mission in real time. My hat is off to them. I don't think I'd have remotely the patience to do that.
Time to motor.
One, two. Don't reveal.
Выдвигаюсь.
Position confirmed.
I would like to heal you up as well.
Voy hacia ese lugar. Empieza la fiesta.
It's kind of random. Unlike, well, most of the time in Long War, they drop into full cover and they love dropping into where they can flank you. Which is why I've been talking about trying to turtle up in a corner somewhere to try and reduce that.
Running.
Wilco. Rack, tack, bang.
Okay, let's get the fuck out of here.
Copy that.
Enseguida.
We still have 2 turns. I must make sure that all my dicking around doesn't fuck me that way.
Stepping off.
I'm not sure. I've never seen, other ones, but I did. Somebody in chat said that you can get mutons dropping in. I've never seen them. I hope I never do.
Смена магазина. Moving out.
I think I might give myself another extra turn.
Точно, командир.
That's 0 energy on that power node, Strike 1. I repeat, power node deactivated.
Okay, we're gonna get this going. And we'll find
Excellent work,
out.
Strike One. Wipe out any remaining aliens and come on home. Stay alert, Strike One. You've got hostile forces about to hit your position. New objective received.
Position confirmed.
Ya estoy.
This? Oh, it's gonna hurt.
Принято. Создаю укрытие.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. Okay. And they can't see you, which means that Dimea lives for another turn. There was one over there.
Roger that. Headed there now. Scanner's up and running.
I doubt I've got a shot on these guys.
Contacts.
We'll see. Fuck. Okay, we've still got 5 of them.
Как прикажете.
Don't know, sometimes they'll group up, other times they'll be pretty dumb, frankly. I hope they're going to be dumb and we can just snipe away at them, because that would be much better.
Heading out.
This? Oh, it's gonna hurt.
Manos a la obra.
Off Celine Trundles to go and kill aliens.
When you love us.
Looks like they're just going to tool back and forth, I think. Get out of sight of the battle scanner. That's 2 of them. That's another one. Arsehole.
Recibo fuego intenso.
Got it covered.
Should eat an Overwatch shot here. Yeah, expected that.
Start keeping score.
Ready to rock.
Moving out. Okay.
Понял вас, двигаюсь. Heading there now.
Voy hacia ese lugar.
Bollocks. No, I don't want you to see me. Let's run away. I want them to come to us so they don't know where we are. That's 1. So yeah, like I said, almost certainly we're going to eat an Overwatch here because we just don't know where they are. Well, apparently you're just relaxing in here somewhere.
Will do.
Yeah, okay.
On my way.
Recibido, señor.
Great. Now let's see what sort of cheap shots they do at us.
Roger that.
Still got 2 of them. They're pretty good at finding those edges where you can't, you know, where they get a shot and you don't. Which is why I was saying is that I'm pretty sure that they always know where you are.
X-ray down. Weapons empty. Can't engage.
Moving.
That's affirmative.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, once one alien knows where you are, they all know where you are, right?
Andando. Se están moviendo.
They're forcing my position.
That's an arsehole shot. I thought that we were completely buggered there. They managed to find a place where they could discover where my scout is.
Reloaded.
I wanted to try and feed this kill to our babies, but I don't know whether that's smart. We've managed to go through this without too much
Position
bother,
confirmed.
and maybe we should be glad about that.
That's it. Bomb disarmed. Secure the site and head for the sky ring.
Well, that got really fucking close. Let's hope we don't get such an exciting one again, shall we? I don't like it when you get down to one turn. That's far too terrifying. Well, Alco, we're not doing too badly. We are unfortunately getting about one person killed every month, which is more than I like. But we seem to be hanging on in there. We've got the base defense next month. Wow, that really reduced panic. Look at that. How many deaths total? Quite a lot. Let's have a look. Well, I'm not going to find it there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 deaths. Alco. It's the Master Sergeants and Gunnery Sergeants which hurt, frankly. But, you know, it is late game, I guess. But yeah, 12? 10 or 12, something like that. I would like to cut that down, but, you know, I'm going to have to start playing a little bit better than I am if I want to do that. Yeah, it does. I mean, I miss... Once you lose, you know, a Master Sergeant Assault, it's very difficult to get, you know, their replacement leveled up, especially if you don't get the baby missions they need to do it. Right. Well, that was terrifying. Let's see what happens.
Commander, our satellite is prepped and standing by for launch. We are ready to deploy it on your orders.
Well, well, well. There we go. That's our first plasma weapon. That's rather nice.
The new engineers arrived this morning, Commander. We're always glad to have more help down here.
We're going to have some more firestorms ready by the end of the month, so we might be able to shoot down the assault carrier that spawns the base defense mission, which has been one of my aims this whole campaign. No, I haven't done it yet, Alco. We know that it happens next month in March, no matter what you do. What I have managed to do is I've got 2 plasma cannon equipped firestorms, and I'm going to have a third. So with a little bit of luck, I should be able to shoot it down. We're going to have to build another firestorm though, because we're going to have
Satellite uplink facilities at maximum capacity.
a huge fight for
Additional
Europe.
uplink required.
We may lose Europe, like I said. I think it's 50-50 that we'll lose it, considering the panic. Anyway, we'll see. Yeah, I mean, if I can avoid the base defense, Alco, because it's one of the places where your campaign can die, just like that. If you shoot it down, Money Man, you stop the base defense from spawning, so you don't get a base defense. Just like if you shoot down the assault carrier that spawns a terror mission, you don't get the terror mission. And if you shoot it down and it doesn't blow up, you can assault it. So it's like a battleship map. So that's not easy. That's a really fucking tough mission, but it's better than doing a base defense in my book. So yeah, I do have a bit of cash, and I do have some alloys. Maybe I should spend them, right? Instead of hoarding them like I am. What can we get with our cash? There aren't too many of these that I really want now, to tell you honestly. Probably another plasma weapon might make the most sense. Have you seen Beagle's first campaign? He lost and just kept going and ended up winning the campaign. I've never... I think I might have, Alco. I've seen one where he really he was still going through, was it August or September into the second year, or even later when the aliens just got ridiculously terrifying. I would like to finish, if I can beat this, I want to beat it early before the aliens get too scary. CC mech, what does that do? Close combat? It's not too bad. I mean, assault mechs can be quite tough. They're not as accurate because they don't have shotguns close range, but they're not bad. And I have thought about buying a power fist because ethereals just seem to dodge everything you do at them. But a power fist for one mech seems, well, a bit of a waste, frankly. Don't know what to spend my ill-gotten gains on here. Speedrunner. Well, it is February, right? I think I'm doing okay game-wise. I mean, we're hitting all the researches fairly early. It's just, yeah, you make a good point. I'm a really, really slow streamer of XCOM Long War. Okay, so we're going to go for... We should probably hold on to most of this money, frankly. I was thinking about buying this just to see whether it does any good at all. Because it can be really fun at lower difficulties. I just don't think it's going to do very much on Impossible. So yeah, it's probably going to have to be, and should be, another plasma rifle. managing finally to start spending all this Illyrium we've managed to accumulate. So yeah, we'll have, hopefully by the end of this month, 2 or 3 plasma rifles, a couple of light plasma rifles. It should keep us in the game. Right, see what happens next. Great. Those dodge modules are going to come in really handy next month. That's a plasma cannon. If we've got our firestorm, which we don't, we've still got 2 days, we might have that ready for next month too. Germany wants something. What does Germany want? Well, that's going to be difficult. Oh, we're not going to get that. That's not going to happen. Alien Entertainment, Germany. Well, you're actually quite pleased, so we'll see. You might get that. Probably not, though. Fantastic. This again it's really great after a year of play to finally hit this milestone. This allows us to start leveling our psi people up to like level 3 psi. So yes, psionics research credit. A bit late, but we got there. Hello, Big Kong Engineer. I am using Nigeria, Big Kong Engineer, because I prize mobility over all things. And I love the fact that extra square of movement through the whole campaign means you can reach a bomb node that you wouldn't be able to reach otherwise. It means that you can get those flanks you wouldn't be able to reach otherwise, and it can get you more meld cans. I think it's a really, really powerful ability, and if you can survive the early game and being absolutely having no money and no alloys, it just keeps on helping you throughout the whole campaign, so I love it. Yeah, okay. Yes, it's true, I do. I mean, in the game itself, I love mobility. You can probably tell that because I run Pathfinders and assaults with extra movement too. So we have a lot of speedy, hard-hitting glass cannons in our campaign, and that's another reason I'd like to try and finish it before the aliens get far too terrifying. So I hope that answered your question. I mean, there's lots of, pros and cons to some of the starting ones. I think Quai d'Orsay, the French one, is generally considered to be the best. Speed running XCOM 1 month at a time. Alright, this is kind of what I wanted to get for next, so that we could get a pretty nice bit of kit for our Pathfinders. That would be really good. The alternative is, getting a plasma sniper rifle, or even anti-grav systems would be really nice, so that we can finally get a flight suit. But I think that we're going to do these last couple of autopsies because we need to. We've got some of our guys have VPT, vital point targeting, and autopsying the aliens is the best way to use it. So we'll go for a sector pod autopsy, I think. Compact plasma weapons is light plasma rifles, money man. So each one of the plasma weapons has a little bonus, and I think compact gives you extra defense and extra crit, which is quite nice, as you might imagine, and it's why those bloody thin men get to crit you so often. I think it's that. Okay, so sector pod autopsy we go.
This heavily armored unit is fully mechanized, though we're still not sure if it has an organic component within.
Great. So while Varlin tries to cut through that armor, we've got our repairs back, which is nice. We've got some AIM modules, which is great because we're going to need them next month. Annette's back, and a plasma rifle has been built. So that's 3 plasma rifles. I might go for another light plasma. I think we've got the gear to do it. Yeah, plasma carbine, here you go. We're gonna go for one of these. They hit pretty tough, and they're gonna be quite good to bring on our scouts and also on our medics and our officers. Here we go. This is probably the first of 3 hunts which the aliens really have left to the end of the month. We're going to have to try and shoot down all of these, otherwise we're going to get Europe very, very annoyed with us. Yeah, America's start is good, but I'm not sure it really lasts, you know. China's good, Nigeria, Egypt. Russia, I don't like because of the long interception times, you know. Yeah, exactly. You love Mexico, but only because limited gun sight earlier is so fun. Well, I mean, I've never tried Mexico, Alco, but I think that, well, mind you, I have to admit that I've done 3 full campaigns of Long War now. What was it? A normal, classic, and impossible, and I've done Nigeria each time. So I think I'll keep going on that one for a while. It'd be difficult to go to another country now when you don't get the extra movement. Okay. We know that we've also got a very low value one here. Might send you up first. Because fighters begin to get
We're in pursuit.
pretty tough now.
Enhanced targeting system.
Approaching target.
Wow, he might actually shoot it down.
Disengaging.
Contact detected.
Okay, we're going to take Major Murray. Yeah, I think we'll take Major Murray. We might have to start shifting guys around here. We're going to have a problem shooting down all these aliens otherwise.
Enemy is padlocked.
I don't know, I'd like to avoid an AIM module if I can.
On target.
Yeah, that's what I said. We're just blowing them up now instead of getting the missions, which slows us down, right? No, I mean, we don't have too many guys if we get a abduction anyway, so I shouldn't complain, should I? That's another AIM module we need to buy. We're going to be running out of floater corpses quite soon. How's the hangar looking? Pretty good. We should probably transfer you, because it looks like they are concentrating on Europe again. Into Asia, I reckon. Potluck, that's a good name. Yep. If we put Psycho here, and we probably should transfer you too. It might mean that we can keep Europe defended. Okay, that's all our repairs. It's like that shitty mission never happened.
Contact detected.
This is what might be the second of 3 hunts. I'm not 100% sure. If I do my sums right, I think we're expecting another one. So we may use dodge modules on this, because we are fighting the aliens now for Europe. We don't want the aliens to run away with it. We want to keep them as weak as possible. Again, I would like to knock this down without using an aim module, but I don't want to injure this guy too much. Yeah. As I said, it's the most frustrating part of late game Long War, and it would be the one thing I would like to change if I could. Holy shit, I might actually have to start buying some more interceptors. Definitely we're going to use the dodge module if they throw up another one at us. Talking about that, I almost forgot, and that would be very silly, is we should throw some people in the side tanks now we're able to do it. So Durand, psychokinetic strike, and we should have somebody else to put in as well. Yeah, Fatima, in 2 hours you're going to go into the tanks. There we go. If we could just keep these guys going, if they could just get through this next level, we might be able to finish up the campaign double quick. But it's only like a 50-50 or a 60% chance, so they could be in there quite a while. Oh, nice. Again, got to keep track on this. So now we have 3 plasma cannon equipped firestorms, which we're all going to shift over to Europe next month, as long as everything goes to plan. Yeah. That's another plasma rifle. No, you're not going to get plasma rifles. Good try, though. $60 damage? Surely that's a bug. I'm going to have a look. Oh, right, yes. He was in a big group, was he?
Complete.
Well, I mean, on a plus side, Alco, you know that the disc is going to grenade instead of shoot you. That's our sector pod autopsy. That gives us a really nice bit of kit called a battle computer, which is also really expensive, but we're going to try and build at least one of them now. Depends on whether I've kept enough alloys for this. Battle computers is one of those really late game techs that are horribly expensive. It's the meld that hurts as well. But yeah, that's one of them. And I might even build another one, because 2 battle computer mechs is a good idea now that we're getting really into the late game. That should give us enough cash to do that. Okay, that's 2 battle computers. We're again running low on alloys, not a surprise. On 1 soldier, I'm going to have to take a look later. Sweet. Hawkins is through as well. I haven't really... I've gone for a core of, you know, big brain soldiers and not really touched anybody else. I mean, I could put these guys through, but I don't know how often they're actually going to work like that. Sanic, shall I put you through? Science, but unfortunately we still don't have this yet, but that would have been the best one to give you. Let's try. I'd hope so, money man. Alco, you're back.
Transfer complete.
Wow, that's it. That's February. Right. Before we turn over, what's the good and the bad? The good is we've managed to knock France down to almost 50%. I'm really sad that we weren't able to get that bomber fixed. The alien resources are minus 14. They're going to get enough resources for 2 Terra missions next month. Hopefully we're going to have a little way to combat that. But yeah, that's the end of February, guys, I believe.
Incoming transmission.
We are extremely impressed.
Great. France stayed in.
Thus far, Commander. Your recent results were beyond our expectations.
And now comes the really exciting month.
Statement this council makes lightly.
We made it to March. Great. What does that mean?
Touch, Commander.
What it means
The new
is that
engineers arrived this morning, Commander. We're always glad to have more help down here.
hyperwave relay we're not going to have ready until the end of the month, so we still won't know what we're facing as far as aliens is concerned until the end of March. We know that we are going to be facing a base defense, and what's going to happen is they're going to come over, they're going to shoot down our satellite, and then they're going to come in storming in expecting to fuck us up. Well, hopefully we have a little surprise for them. But ideally we would like to transfer these guys also down to Europe, because I'd like to stop getting 2 Terra missions this month. You can, the like mini base defense is by an outsider, which is you know, outsider overlords. I think you know what I mean, right? I need to shoot one of those down too, so I'd be delighted to get the opportunity. But they're actually surprisingly tough to shoot down.
Contact detected.
Starters, you mean to go on? That's the first mission of the month in March in Nigeria. I could shoot this down, you know. Is it a bit greedy to try and shoot this down? Overseer, thanks very much. I'd forgotten the name. What would shooting this down do for me? It would knock down the aliens' resources. If we could actually attack it, it means that we'd get more alloys and loot than if we just did an abduction. It would mean that instead of doing a spawning abduction, we'd be assaulting a abductor. Tricky. I think we're going to try and shoot this down. It's the first time we've used these two.
Engaging bogey.
Let's hope he doesn't get too fucked up here.
Targeting enabled.
No joy here.
Contact detected.
Here we go.
We're in pursuit.
Enhanced targeting system.
I don't really want to use a dodge module for this, but nice. Great. That is...
I appreciate your efforts to support the research team, Commander. I've already put the new recruits to work in the lab.
That wasn't very smart, because we missed out on a couple of days of research there, you know. But anyway, let's get on and do that and not worry about it too much. Right. Why are the cutscenes from 2012 still so baller? I totally agree, Alco. I love the little cutscenes, and I think as time goes on, they have more charm. Frankly, the whole game is, well, obviously because I love playing it in an obscure mod, but I think the whole game is just awesome, really really good. Right. Well, talking about awesome though, is I'm going to have to call it a day there. That's a big mission to look forward to, and I don't have any more time on this nice Saturday afternoon to do it. Well, thank you very much. Thank you very much for the follow, Big Kong Engineer. I appreciate it. And thanks very much for coming in and watching me play this silly game. Yeah, thanks a lot, everybody, for coming in. I assume most of you are Northern Europe, Northern Hemisphere. So yeah, it's night time where you are. Take care of yourself, guys. Yeah, it's lovely seeing you, Alco. Well, as you no doubt know, over either the next stream or the stream after, we are going to have some real solid XCOM fun for you to watch. We're either going to have a base defense, or we're going to be able to shoot it down. One of the two. I am taking a risk that it's not going to spawn in the next 6 days. Yeah. I hope that's actually a sensible risk, and that I haven't really screwed myself up. And we're probably almost out of floaters now too. Right, let's save it. That's a good way to start our next stream. Okay, is Atacop still playing? Would people be interested in going to see? I'm just going to have a little peek and see what's happening. Is there anybody playing Long War that we could go and say hello to?